Another exciting day for this little land update. We got a lot of things going on. There's some noise going on in the background. I'll show you guys that here in a minute. We got our new team members to Calm Before the Storm coming up today for a little film school and just kind of see the place and hang out and chill, meet Sarah. And I worked with this guy for a while back when we worked at Dick's Sporting Goods, so gonna be cool to see him again, have him part of the team. But yeah, we're gonna go to the intro and then I'll show you what we're doing today.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Okay, so if you guys have been following us along, you know I have been struggling with my food plot. And I was gonna wait till next year to do this, but I said, you know what, screw it. Al treats me right, pricing wise. I'm just gonna do it, spend the money now. Why wait till next year when I can do it, you know, right now? So I have Al out here with his tractor and his tiller, and he is ripping the place up, and I cannot wait to see what it looks like when it's done. Looking back now, as you guys can tell, all those little white flowers that are out here is that's my buckwheat. It grew, you know, pretty decent actually. Not as dense because it's competing with a lot of the natural vegetation that's wanting to grow up, especially the raspberry bushes, but it's growing okay. Biggest reason that I planted this was to add a bunch of nitrogen into my soil. As this breaks down, it's a really good soil booster. So just finding some rocks, it sounds like. Yeah, so looking back on it now that I'm doing it this way, I wish I would have done the whole thing in buckwheat instead of in clover and buckwheat, because the clover didn't do great, but it is growing up a little bit. But if we're gonna till it, we might as well do the whole thing and plant a fall plot, which I'll show you guys that in this video as well, what we're doing with that. But the clover's starting to grow up, but I don't know, it's pretty patchy. It's looking really, really good. Doing a good job, ripping it up nicely. I'm just walking around picking up rocks and stumps and sticks and stuff like that as he's going, but I think he's gonna go over it again, fluff it up with some of those weird like little spots he missed in the first pass. But yeah, I'm gonna play a video right now too. We got somebody, a familiar face showing back up. Mr. Clean showed back up on the camera that I had down here, and he's looking nice. I think he's a 3-year-old this year. He's still really long-legged, as you guys can tell by the video that's overlaying right now. He gave us some nice close-ups, so that's pretty cool to see him again. I was a little bit worried about that bum leg he had last year, but looks like he's doing well. So as of right now, it's the only camera I have out. We will do a camera video here shortly on how, where, why I like to use them. And yeah, put a bunch out and start getting tree stands out and scouting, and taxidermy's pretty much winding down for me, so it's time to plan for the fall.
Well, I offer rototilling, bush hogging, field mowing, excavator work. I do ditching, gravel pads, all kinds of anything to do with the ground I do. I've been doing it for 29 years, and I don't plan to stop.
I mentioned earlier that we have some new team members. Here they are, Kendall and his wife Kate. You're married now, right?
Yep,
yeah, that's
yep,
right.
yep.
Just recently married. Yeah, so they're gonna be new. You guys probably, if you follow us on Instagram, you might have already seen Kendall doing some videos. He's a technical guy, likes gear and that kind of stuff, so he's going to be doing a lot of those kind of videos for us, and hopefully shooting some stuff going to New Brunswick, hopefully.
Quebec, yeah.
Quebec,
Quebec.
hopefully. and then deer hunting here in Maine. So they're going to be our new team members. We're excited to have them. We used to work together way back when we were kids.
Yeah, 10 something years ago.
Yeah.
Big sporting goods. So.
Yeah, Richards.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. Mostly a bow hunter. Don't do a whole lot of rifle hunting, but Kate's getting into hunting this year, so I'm going to be doing some hunts with her. She'll be hunting with a rifle, so hopefully we can put some good content together for you guys.
Even the autofocus, they do a pretty good job.
Yeah.
The only reason that I want control of my focus, and that's why I like these cameras that are a little bit smaller but still have that focus ring, is because it still will, if there's a branch hanging out in front of you, it's going to focus on that almost every single time, even though there's something moving in the background. So I like to control my focus. Everything else I pretty much leave up to the camera to do, unless I'm like just doing B-roll and I'm trying to get a certain look. Maybe I want it a little overexposed with sunbeams coming through or whatever. Then you can mess with that, but for the most part, the auto contrast and auto exposure and all that stuff, they do a pretty good job. Your biggest thing you want to do with your focus, and the easiest way to do it, is whatever your subject is, zoom all the way into it as you can. And then set your focus, and then zoom out and set your
Back
shot.
out a little bit.
If you move, you have to redo that. But and even in like a tree stand, 9 times out of 10, I'm hunting over a mock straight. Or I know, this is where they're going to come through. So I'll zoom in, I'll focus on an area that gives me a little bit of buffer. So if he's within, from here to there, when I'm out wide, I'll still be pretty much in focus. So that way, because when it happens, self-film is tough.
I can imagine.
So you don't always have the best time to have both hands on it to do what you need to do. You're just kind of like throwing it on, getting it out there, drawing and shooting sometimes.
Well, that's the difference when I'm looking at my spots. Is here, I'm going and looking at the tree. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have the camera on my right, and shooting lane's going to be here, and I got to make sure that twig's out of the way, because I'm going to be, it's going to be a little bit of a different animal. Get everything lined up and ready to go.
Yeah, it's tough, but you'll like it. It's rewarding.
Right.
See how fluffy it is?
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's crazy. Wait. It's very fluffy.
Okay, so we're gonna plant our fall stuff. The only thing that I should probably do is till this stuff in, but I don't have a way of doing that, and I've broadcasted them in the past and they've done fine. So we got more Antler King stuff. I got just their regular turnips. That's all it is turnips. It does 1/8 of an acre. To add to this seed, which is the Great 8, which has turnips in it. It's got winter oats, tetraploid ryegrass, saying that wrong probably, winter peas, cereal rye, radish, turnip, forage rape, and buckwheat, so that it all kind of like matures through different stages of the fall into the winter. So they have something that kind of comes into ripeness at different times throughout the fall, which is really good. So I just wanted to add a few more turnips to that. That's why I got the extra bag of turnips. So we're just gonna plant. This is what my head pictured this looking like all year while I was doing this. It's crazy that it's middle of July, end of July, and it looks like that now finally.
Oh wow, it's a lot of variety. Variety seeds.
And we're about to add a whole lot more turnips to it. And this whole bag does 1/4 of an acre, which this is like exactly, well, it's probably a hair under 1/4 of an acre at this point, but
close enough.
Close enough. So it'll be about the perfect mix.
Just about
Perfect mix.
Oh, those are little.
Yeah, it's crazy. These will grow like, these can be huge. Size of a thigh. Oops-a-daisy.
What did you do?
Missed the bag.
Oh, goodness.
Tonight into tomorrow, all day tomorrow into Monday, we're supposed to have like a really heavy soaking rain. So that's why I want to get them in now. And then we kind of have like rain, but not super good rain coming the next couple weeks. But there's really, tomorrow's going to be our best rain day.
Whoa. It really swings them.
Hey, that's it. Food plot planning number 2, fall season blend. Again, had Al out if you guys are interested in any of the work that he can do. Put the link, or not a link, I guess, just his phone number down below. And you guys can reach out to him for any sort of bucket work. And we got to introduce you guys to Kendall and Kate, new team members, so that's exciting. Tilled this up, that's exciting. Planted it, that's exciting. It's all exciting. So I guess next video we'll be either checking on this or mounting a deer, I would imagine. We appreciate you. See you on the next one.
When I was a kid, my dad used to say, don't let anything stand in your way. Stand tall, think clear. Don't let them see you ain't no fear.